ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick,
And then you get the KG butt plug. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Throwback Thursday action figure review on the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 3 movies Build-A-Figure Sandman. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at Megalopolis, City of Collectibles, where you can pick up your Marvel Legends and all kinds of other action figures. They have their daily deals and an awesome rewards points programs. Check them out, link in the description below. And I gotta give a big thanks to Crew for hooking me up with this piece. Thank you so much for this awesome gift, brother, and it was great hanging out over at Salt Lake City FanX and seeing you again over at the Megalopolis anniversary event. Great times, and this is something that has not been on the top of my list, but one of the Marvel Legends that I've been wanting for quite some time. This was originally released back in 2007, so yeah, not on the top of my list of things that I've been missing from my collection, but something that I've actually really wanted to complete my Spider Movie-verse shelf, which I've been working on. But anyway, you can see all the figures from the wave that came out, and I can't really decipher which Build-A-Figure piece came with exactly who. I have almost all the figures that you see over here in some shape or form already, except for the powered down Sandman and the ugly Mary Jane, which I'm not too crazy about. But anyway, yeah, there's the BAF art. It's kind of hard to come up with some decent BAF art. And this does come with some instructions right over here because a lot of the pieces look very similar to each other. It's kind of hard to figure out exactly what goes where and everything. So yeah, I'm going to get some help from Bumblebee anyway though, so will you take us away, Bumblebee? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and, yeah, it's really hard to balance things. I had the torso right over here. So based on the directions, this is going to be the left leg, and this is going to be the right leg. You want it positioned like that so it'll connect. So that's pretty neat. And then looking at the directions and trying to get the shapes, just plain match the shape over here. It's this side right here for this one. There that goes. Okay, got that. It's this piece right here that I was following on the instructions. And then this just goes right on right here, and that ports on. Okay, and then we have the torso, so we can go ahead and add that right there. That's easy enough, and you can see how things line up right there. Then we're going to come up top and add the arms, so you can see that we have a very clear left arm right there, and very definitive right hand over there. And that ports right in, and then I'll add the head. Oh, now we have Sandman all built and not looking too bad, but this is really mostly a staction figure. Not a whole lot of articulation going on over here, but it looks cool as a single piece. Just looking at it right over here, you know, there's a lot of details. So let's just get a closer look. So the head sculpt doesn't look too bad. It actually looks like Thomas Hayden Church to me, right? I think they didn't do too bad of a job on the head sculpt itself. You know, he's got the big old ears, big old jaw and everything. You know, very shiny plastic. It's very reflective, but nice paint detail for the hair. Then here's looking at the side. It gets a little chalky around there. And there's looking at the back of the head, so not too bad. And as far as the rest of the figure goes, a big highlight for me with this piece is the coloring. I really like the tan and brown colors throughout, and we get a lot of variation of tan and brown colors, so I like that. And the sand sculpt looks really good for the most part. I really do dig it, but on the shoulders, it turns super smooth and it just disrupts the whole piece for me. I wish they had some texturing for those ball jointed shoulders, which aren't really true ball joints. And then you have the sandy solar flares, which look awesome. I actually really like that touch. That looks really cool. The hands look awesome. I like how both hands look. I'm surprised he still has his belt. That's just kind of funny to me, but I guess it's somewhat necessary to have the belt on still. But the paint apps for it came out looking pretty good. So all these pieces fit together very snug. It does limit the posing though. It's very staction figure-y like over here because it's just all contoured together and it's just kind of like a puzzle of all these pieces just fitting together. I do wish that there was some texturing and paint at the bottom of the feet, you know, but yeah, not a big deal. Now this figure was released during the dark days of Marvel Legends. Again, back 2007, Hasbro started producing Marvel Legends in 2006. Kind of makes sense, but anyway, oh god, the articulation on this is horrible. You can turn the head side to side. It just kind of swivels though. It has like this whole rocking thing, so it's not like, you know, horizontal motion. You do get a little bit of head tilting like that, so there you go. You won't really look up and you'll kind of shift down just a little bit that much if he's looking to the side. side. These shoulder joints are very frustrating. You could rotate them around like that, and they have a hinge that moves up and down. There is no swiveling at all on this side of that joint though, so it doesn't have any bicep swivel and no articulation at all throughout here or over here. It looks like there could be, but nope, there isn't. No waist articulation at all. And then the legs, they just turn around, so you get, you know, rotation right over there, and it just popped off. And then you also get rotation right over here. So you can try to come up with, you know, some freaky poses and stuff, and this doesn't even really turn all the way around because it runs into itself. Yeah, so very frustrating, very limited. Now to measure out the height of this Sandman Build-A-Figure, you can see that he's just a little under the 7-inch mark. I mean, if you want to see the width of him, he's about 7 inches across. And for a Hasbro Sandman figure comparison, we have our most recent Build-A-Figure Sandman with my customized mace right over here from Mexico City, muchas gracias. And then we have Spider-Man 3 movie Build-A-Figure, and then we have this STCC version of Sandman. And then here's Sandman next to some other Spider-Man 3 movie figures that I have in my collection. We have Venom right over here, we have the black suited Spider-Man, and then we have the new Goblin. And then here's Sandman next to the Spider-Man 2 superposable Spider-Man figure, which actually still holds up. I did some posing with these two figures, and it's still fun to play with. And then here's Sandman next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. Well, you're not that great of a figure, but at least you're the villain in the movie that the director wanted to have, so high five for that, huh? Oh, you can't high five? You let me down! Badass. So I know I complained about this figure a whole bunch, and I don't want to sound ungrateful because I am very grateful to have this figure. It's just that I got to make these reviews as objective as possible, and this figure has just a lot of shortcomings, man. This is not a very well-made figure. As far as posing goes, you know, it looks okay. Could have been larger, especially if it's going to just be, you know, kind of be a staction figure and stuff, but I did have fun with it. I'm happy to have it in my collection, so I'm very happy to have it, and I'm very grateful to have this crew, so thank you so much. I don't know exactly how much this is going for. This is a Build-A-Figure, so it could range anywhere between 40 to over 100 bucks. I don't know, so guessing around that price point, I'm giving this a stud rating of meh. And I want you guys to take that rating with a grain of salt because this figure was something that was on my list of figures that I wanted, but not at the top of the list by any means. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked this video, and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell if you have not already. And a big thank you to all these people over here that support this YouTube channel over on Patreon. If you're interested in supporting, check the link in the description below. I have exclusive content on the daily as well as exclusive giveaways. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, be sure to check out marvelousnews.com, and don't forget to follow me over on the Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
We're shot, your face is my shot,